Hey everyone, and welcome back to Auto Minds Review. Today, we're taking a deep dive into a true American legend, a car that represents the glorious, final chapter of a classic brand, the 1953 to 1956 Packard Caribbean. So, what exactly is the Caribbean? Well, imagine this. It's the early 1950s, and Packard, that great old manufacturer of elegant cars, is struggling to keep up with rivals like Cadillac. Their answer was to create a halo car, a stunning, top-of-the-line model designed to cast a modern glow on the entire brand. This dream machine was presaged by a dazzling concept car called the Packard Pan American, and it turned into reality in 1953 with the Caribbean. Exterior. Let's start with the outside. The Caribbean was based on a standard Packard convertible, but it was transformed with a host of custom touches. The first thing you'll notice are those gorgeous, chrome-outlined open-wheel cutouts that fully expose the wire wheels, complemented by a faux hood scoop and a Continental spare tire kit mounted on the rear. It was a real head-turner. The design evolved each year. For 1954, Packard flattened those distinctive rear wheel cutouts and added side chrome to allow for two-tone paint schemes. But the biggest change came in 1955. The Caribbean received a completely new, contemporary body. It featured a wraparound windshield, twin hood scoops, deeply tunneled headlights, and that iconic three-tone paint job with a wide band of color that sweeps up over the rear fins. It was a blaze of Eisenhower-era excess, loaded with chrome and presence. For its final year in 1956, a two-door hardtop model was added to the lineup. Interior. Sliding inside the Caribbean is like entering a luxurious lounge. The cabin is filled with sumptuous leather upholstery. This was a Packard, after all, so it came loaded with virtually every power assist available at the time: power steering, power brakes, a power-adjustable seat, power windows, and a power-operated soft top. However, some of these luxury features can be a headache for owners today. The power windows and top used an infamous electric-hydraulic system that ran on brake fluid. Over time, moisture in the fluid could cause leaks in the cylinders and lines, potentially damaging the paint and even leading to electrical issues. So if you're looking at one, that's a system you'll want to check very carefully. For 1956, Packard added a clever touch: reversible seat cushions, offering either leather or brocade surfaces. Performance. Now let's talk about what's under that long, sculpted hood. 1953 to 1954. The early Caribbeans were powered by Packard's respected straight-eight engine. For 1953, it was a 327 cubic inch unit, and in 1954, it was enlarged to 359 cubic inches, putting out 212 horsepower. It was mated to Packard's unique Ultramatic automatic transmission. 1955 to 1956. The big news for 1955 was the introduction of a modern, 352 cubic inch overhead valve V8. With two 4-barrel carburetors, it produced a healthy 275 horsepower. In its final year, the engine was enlarged again to 374 cubic inches, making 310 horsepower, which made it the most powerful Packard ever built at the time. But the real performance standout was the ride. For 1955, Packard introduced its revolutionary Torsion-Level suspension. This system used torsion bars and an electric motor to provide a smooth, self-leveling ride. Contemporary reviews described the sensation as eerie, with the car gliding over bumps and then hanging up before coming down softly, without any jarring rebound. It was a truly unique feature that gave Packard a real technological edge. Prices and collectability. The Caribbean was always an exclusive and expensive car. When new in 1953, it cost over $5,200, which was a couple $1,000s above the average convertible and even more expensive than a Cadillac convertible. By 1955, the price had climbed to nearly $6,000. Today, that exclusivity translates into high values. With total production across all 4 years at just 2,189 convertibles and 263 hardtops, these are rare machines. Restored examples appreciate daily. You can expect to pay anything from $60,000 for a comparative bargain, and auction prices for top-tier convertibles can climb beyond $150,000. The 1956 hardtops are generally worth a bit less than the ragtops. Owning one isn't for the faint of heart, though. Trim parts are notoriously hard to find. The power windows are problematic, and rust is a constant concern, especially in the double-walled rear fenders that can rot from the inside out. Ultimately, the Packard Caribbean represents a dream that, sadly, could not be realized. It didn't save the company, but it certainly was a glorious and powerful end to a noble tradition. It's a car with immense style, a fascinating history, and a presence that simply can't be duplicated. Music fades up. That's it for our review of the Packard Caribbean. If you enjoyed this trip down automotive memory lane, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to AutoMind's review for more classic car content. Let us know in the comments what classic you'd like us to feature next. Thanks for watching.